Hello fellow mutants, welcome back to another video, and guest starring is my very sleepy cat, Nemo. I'm trying to get him to show his face, but he's not going to, okay. So, this video is me going to tell you guys why I dislike the Ninja Turtles Next Mutation show so much. Outside of the cheesy acting, which I could have potentially got past if the show was actually good, the ninja skills, like the moves that the turtles make, are like a letdown. In the first Ninja Turtle movie, one was just called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the original movie. The fighting in there was a bit more realistic looking, but also with some style. The Ninja Turtle: The Next Mutation show, which I am currently watching the end of it because I just realized yesterday that I didn't watch the entire series. It was just only I think 26 episodes. Yeah, 26 episodes, and it came out in it came out in the late 1990s. It came out in 1997 when I was 1. So, like I said, the overacting I can potentially have gotten over. But the ninja, in terms of fighting, it's a letdown, especially compared to the other Ninja Turtles that we got, like the versions. Like, hey, let me punch. Oh, this is a table. This is my hypothetical table. Let me just push it into you. Just randomly push it into you. That will knock you out. Like, and then there's this on the first episode, cause I forgot I didn't watch the entire series. But on the first episode, they had Splinter doing this with the Spo staff, going around swinging, going in a circle, bobbing the foot ninjas in the head. Well, like the ninjas, or they could have been a street gang, I don't know, but none of them had the idea of saying, "Hey, we should beat up this human-sized rodent." They they just kept on getting hit with Splinter's Spo staff as he was just spinning in a circle. And it's not even cool. It's just him, pretty much doing this, and then he's moving his body around in a circle. That's all he's doing. In the least interesting, badass, splintery way possible. I mean, I give the Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles shit for having Splinter as a couch potato in the episode I've seen. But I don't know which one I prefer. The couch potato Splinter or the Splinter that only spins his body around, putting his bow staff like this, hitting the dumbass bad guys. I honestly don't know which one is worse, to be honest. And the costumes look like they could have been bought from like a costume store. Yes, the original Ninja Turtles, you can tell that the Ninja Turtles and Splinter were like actors in costumes, but but I feel like I can dive into the entire series more without really having to say, "Hey, that's clearly made out of costume," like I can with the Turtles. Uh, Let me see if I can get one right now as I do a jump cut. Okay, so I don't have to do a jump cut, and I can't really move, and the image is kind of blurry because I kind of got it where Leonardo's kind of moving. Plus, I don't want to wake this little boy up. So, but I recommend you guys looking at the images of the costume on like Google or something with the Ninja Turtles: The Next Mutation to see what I mean, because yeah, I probably will wear like something like a Ninja Turtle outfit with that quality for a Halloween costume. Those costumes, even with the Shredder and the Foot Clan, look like something I will potentially wear for Halloween costumes. That's it. And Venus, I mean, I don't really have an issue with there being a fifth turtle. I never had an issue with there being a fifth turtle. They recently had a fifth turtle in the comic books version. But she had a yellow bandana, and I think her name started with either Y or H. I'm having a blank. I have not had a chance to read that comic book, so I cannot say which female turtle I prefer between Venus being the turtle in the next Mutation show. That's the only girl one, the light blue bandana, or the girl turtle that we see in the comic books. That I think was a human at first that got mutated into a turtle because she worked for the Shredder. She needed a blood transfusion. Leonardo's blood was the only way she can live, and so the turtles gave her one. And unknowingly, they turned her into a mutant turtle, who I guess later became Team Ninja Turtle besides Team Foot Clan. But I'm hoping they do that turtle more justice than they did with Venus, because with Venus they had a lot of potential with her, like that they had dropped. And I'm happy this show only had 26 episodes. I'm glad this show did not have a second season, because I also feel like with the Ninja Turtles, like the four turtles, Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, and Michelangelo, and Splinter, that these aren't the same like, they didn't stay true to the turtles like they did with pretty much all the other ones. And like for the live action Ninja Turtle movies, I felt like they, like all of them, the original Ninja Turtle trilogy, the live action one, the Michael Bay Turtles, the 2007 Turtles movie, they, to a certain extent, the Turtles Forever with the 1980s Turtles. And there's one more Ninja Turtle movie I feel like I'm forgetting. No, there's no other ones that I can remember. Because I haven't seen the full length of Batman vs. the Ninja Turtles, but the clips I've seen, it seems like they stay true to the Ninja Turtles better than actual of the Ninja Turtles The Next Mutation. Even the Rise of the Ninja Turtles stay true to Michelangelo and Donatello more than the characters that the four turtles and Splinter that they had in Ninja Turtles The Next Mutation. Leo and Raph, I don't know if they course corrected those two characters, because I know Raphael was supposed to be the leader, and Leo is supposed to be like the hothead, the cool one. I don't know if they course corrected it, because I have not seen the show since the very first episode, and I have no intention of seeing it unless if I ever have a kid, like of my own, and my child wants to see the Rise of the Ninja Turtles. Or if I'm so lucky to have a nephew or a niece, whatever, same thing. That's the only way I'll see the entire series, and I'm being honest right now. I have no intention of going out of my way to seeing any other Ninja Turtles episodes than the one that I've seen. But it's so sad that the only other Ninja Turtle thing that I've seen that I dislike, they got at least two of the characters more so right than they did than the Next Mutation show got the four turtles and Splinter right. And I'm not counting Phoenix because I don't really consider her canon, because the Next Mutation I don't believe is considered canon. Plus, that was the only thing that I'm aware of outside of the comic books releasing a new turtle that's a bandana that so happens to be a woman. The Next Mutation, well, excluding the comic part, the Next Mutation is the only one that we've seen a female turtle in. If I'm wrong, leave a comment down below to let me know. but it's stupid. Some of the plots or what we're trying to get at might have been good, but the execution is horrible. The acting is cheesy. The fighting is boring, especially for Ninja Turtle standards. Like, it's not exactly, I should say boring. It's laughable and stupid. And the costumes looks like they could be made out of for the four classic turtles and Splinter. It looks like they could have gotten it out from a Halloween store, even with Shredder. Venus is the one that looks the best, and that's because she wasn't based on any previous turtle. And here's the thing: the original trilogy Ninja Turtles, even though the turtles kind of varied in looks, I could tell that they were, like I said, when I watching those three movies, I can't dismiss the fact that they're just people in costumes, playing as turtles. With the Michael Bay turtles, yes, they're CGI. I can mentally get past the fact that they are four turtles being played, like four CGI turtles being played by humans. Same with Splinter. And yeah, you can kind of say that the acting in the Michael Bay turtles might have been cheesy to a certain extent, but not as much as the Next Mutation ones. I mean, I hate that show. The only reason why, because I watched like the first 11 episodes. The only reason why I'm watching the last 15 episodes is so I can potentially see if it gets any better. But from the 11 episodes that I've seen, or I'm sorry, 12 if you count the Power Ranger and Ninja Turtle crossover, I don't see this show being any better. I feel like my brain cells are literally slowly committing suicide with each minute as I watch this show. I will have to put this on the same level as Star Wars Resistance for me. That's how bad it is, in my opinion. So, out of 1 out of 10, I'll give the Next Mutation a 3.5. That's the highest I will go for this garbage show that I don't really consider canon into the Ninja Turtle universe. And you know the funny thing is, the Turtles Forever movie, the one where they botched the 1980s Turtles for me a bit, when the Shredder was showing, or spoiler alert if you haven't seen the movie, which I highly recommend. If you have not seen, well, in the Turtles Forever movie, they showed like multiple versions of Ninja Turtles. I'm guessing it's like all of the Ninja Turtles that they consider canon. They had like the very first live action Ninja Turtle movie. This had the 2007 Ninja Turtle movie. Some of the old cartoon shows. This was before the Michael Bay Turtles came out, so you won't see them because at the time the Michael Bay Turtles weren't made, and you won't see the 2012 version Turtles or the Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Rise of the TMNT, because at the time they weren't made, so at the time they technically weren't canon. But that taking into account, I was laughing when the Next Mutation Turtles weren't in that slideshow of different turtles. Like, oh my god! Well, they didn't have the original Ninja Turtles. in this slideshow, though, which is the comic book one versions, which were the ones that when they were in black and white. But they did show them in later in the movie, so that kind of makes up for it. But the Rise of the Ninja Turtles, Rise of the Next Mutation was not in the slideshow when the Shredder was telling the Turtles that he was planning to go to Turtle Prime, which is the Ninja Turtles that were in black and white, that were comic book form, that were the original Ninja Turtles, to destroy the Ninja Turtles there so he can wipe out Ninja Turtles forever. That, yeah, like I said, the Next Mutation Turtles weren't there. So clearly I'm not the only one who does not consider the Next Mutation canon. Clearly I'm not the only one who considers the Next Mutation as shit if they did not put the Next Mutation in the slideshow that I'm referring to in Turtles Forever. But even then, the 1980s Turtles in the Turtles Forever movie, they got those version Turtles better, like more better, if that's even a proper sentence, than the Next Mutation show. And I feel like the 1980s Turtles were crapped on, pretty much, in the Turtles Forever movie, because they were too much, they got turned into like 4 Jokers. And yeah, the 1980s Turtles might have been Jokers, more so than like the 2003 version Turtles, but they were more serious in their own series than they were portrayed in the Turtles Forever movie. But even then, I feel like the 1990s Turtles had a better representation in that movie than the Next Mutation Turtles had in their own series. So yeah, that's my 2 cents about it. To this day, I'll give you guys my final verdict in a future video on how I feel about the Ninja Turtles show, the Next Mutation, after I finish watching all 26 episodes. But as of right now, it's one of the worst Ninja Turtles versions I've seen. It ties with Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for me. So, have you seen the Ninja Turtles Next Mutation, which is literally called Ninja Turtles Next Mutation, not Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Next Mutation, just Ninja Turtles Next Mutation. So have you guys seen the Ninja Turtles Next Mutation? What do you guys think about it? Leave a comment below, and I hope you all, I can't speak straight. I hope you all have a nice day. I'm going to end this video so my cat can not hear me being loud talking to you guys, so I can sleep peacefully on my lap. Love you, Nemo. So I'll see you guys later, and if you guys want, please subscribe to Nemo's YouTube channel, which is Nemo the Cat, which is Nemo from like Finding Nemo, and then Da, like D-A, and then Cat. 3 different words for his YouTube channel. So yeah, if you want to see videos of him, go subscribe to his YouTube channel. And I'll see you guys later. Have a nice day.